You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
What are you doing?
It's called the Miranda Act. Perhaps you've heard of it.
I don't think she's conscious.
What? Oh.
Kyler, I didn't think you were coming back till Monday.
Yeah, well, as it turns out, I'm allergic to artificial snow. That's a good thing I was here, though, or she would have got away.
That was the idea.
What?
While you were away, the Metro militia raided an army convoy and stole a neutron bomb.
A neutron bomb? What the hell?
Fortunately, they didn't get the trigger.
This thing can set off a neutron bomb?
No, we've reversed the polarity.
Which leads us back to Agent McCord. You see, the militia hired her to steal the trigger.
So you let her grab the fake one first?
She was supposed to install the trigger thinking she was arming the bomb when actually she was defusing it. Then we were going to move in for cleanup.
It's not a bad plan, even for you two.
It was a great plan till you screwed it up.
So we're still left with a fanatical group with a neutron bomb capable of wiping out most of the population of Metro.
It prowls the streets in the pursuit of justice. Its origins are secret. Its technology, 21st century. Its existence, officially disavowed. But its presence, undeniable. The perfect weapon for an imperfect future. Viper.
The guy's unbelievable.
Yeah. Even when he tries to do the right thing, it comes out wrong.
Secret admirer?
Not secret enough.
Sorry, Sherman. That was quick.
Yeah. A little too quick. To Pearl, love Rusty.
Is he a piece of work or what?
The guy is treacherous.
He reminds me of a guy I played football with in high school, Joey Brock. I was first string quarterback, he was second. One day we were doing drills, and he fires a ball across the field, hits me right in the eye. Put me out for 3 games. Said he was sorry.
And guess who gets to be quarterback?
Joey Brock was my definition of treachery.
And Sherman Catlett?
Defies definition.
Yeah,
Did you get the flowers?
they're lovely.
Well, you're welcome.
I'm sure Pearl loved him, too.
Pearl, what, you mean my secretary, Pearl?
Catlett, what are you calling about?
I've been given full authority to run this mission. My orders are to get this thing taken care of, and fast. Apparently, the fallout from your screw-up in the garage is already hitting the fan.
Our screw-up?
Okay, both are screw-ups. I'm in so much trouble here, I figure I gotta spread it around a little. Meet me in my office in 10.
Got a definition for him now?
What'd you get out of Agent McCord?
The location where she's supposed to rendezvous with her militia contacts.
We got a hell of a mess here. Now, this militia, these guys are just a bunch of clowns, right?
Our informants are giving us mixed signals, but, clowns or not, they've got a bomb.
That's why we were running McCord. We were afraid that one of these nutcases would figure out a way to set it off manually and go up with it.
She's supposed to meet her contact tonight, but we've got to press her to put them off.
I got a better idea. Did McCord ever meet her militia contacts?
No, it was set up through a third party.
All right. Instead of stringing them along tonight, why don't we infiltrate the militia ourselves? You and McCord are about the same basic physical type.
Me?
Now, I know it's short notice, but you're the only one we've got who fits the profile.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, come on. You guys were willing to send a rogue agent in there to screw up the bomb. Think how much better it's going to be with a real undercover cop doing the dirty work.
Catlett, it's too dangerous. We've had no prep time.
We got a bunch of homegrown terrorists out there sitting on a weapon of mass destruction, waiting for a woman to walk through their door with this thing tonight. We move on this now, or we lose the opportunity.
I don't like it.
I don't either. But I don't think we have a choice.
You see, this way, not only do we defuse the bomb, we get to assess the militia's strength as well. Trust me, it'll be great.
Wish me luck.
Be careful.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get in, defuse the bomb, and get out.
We just about given up on you, Miss McCord.
Oh, I'm sorry, Colonel. It took a little longer than I expected.
I'm Victor, his second in command. Could only be back in a little while. I'd take care of some business. Hungry?
I'd just like to get to my business.
I'd relax if I were you, Miss McCord. We waited for you. You'll just have to wait for us.
Frankie, she's in. I'm standing by. Got anything for me?
Yep. All right, I picked up everything I could find on the militia. I'm telling you, there isn't much you can sink your teeth into right now.
Anything on their command structure?
Politically, I get the impression these guys are somewhere to the right of Genghis Khan. But in terms of who's in charge, only one name keeps popping up. Damon Foster. Spent some time for extortion, robbery, assault. Looks like he found his mission in life while he's sitting there in the slammer. Hey, get this. He gave himself the rank of colonel and converted his accomplices into his own private platoon.
So what are we dealing with here? A bunch of hoodlums without a political agenda?
Guess so. Just your average bunch of thugs with a neutron bomb.
Victor, I came here at great personal risk.
Yeah?
Yeah, as of now, I'm wanted for treason, so I'd like to do what I came to do and get out.
The colonel said he wanted to be here when you set it up. Colonel, this is Miss McCord. Have you checked her ID? No, sir. Sorry, Colonel.
Well, I apologize, Ms. McCord, but you can never be too careful. You brought the trigger.
Oh, yeah. You got my money?
It's ready to be wired as soon as the job is done.
Let's do it. That's where you're keeping it?
Good place as any. How long do you think it'll take?
10, 15 max.
Such wonderful news. Please. Is there a problem?
Just have a healthy respect for my life.
Take your time. We don't take any unnecessary chances now, do we?
We got trouble. I'm going in.
Take her with us. We'll find out.
Frankie, you ought to see this place. There's no sign of Westlake or the bomb.
Oh, that's just great. Look around. It's gotta be there. How can you lose a bomb?
Scrub nurse to OR3 staff. Scrub nurse to OR3 staff. Dr. Carey, PTA, shows your consultation. Dr. Carey, PTA, shows your consultation.
Thanks.
We almost blew it back there.
We can still save the day.
If she knows enough, if she'll talk. Too many ifs and not enough time.
They're bringing her around.
I'll go talk to her first.
Doctor. Doctor, where am I?
I need to speak to the patient. In private, please.
Resident on duty, please report to neurology. Resident on duty, please report to neurology.
Where am I?
The high security wing of a federal hospital.
Why am I here?
I'm Alice Panchin, NSA.
NSA?
You've been out cold for 2 days.
2 days.
That's right, McCord, 2 days. It's Wednesday the 5th. 9:07 p.m. And you're under arrest for treason.
For what?
Conspiracy to steal a neutron weapon from the United States government.
Wait a minute. No, I'm not McCord. I'm Detective Cameron Westlake with Metropole.
Is that right? An undercover cop.
Yes.
Just accidentally swept up in a federal investigation.
I was assigned to infiltrate...
Stop wasting my time, McCord.
Listen, I'm not McCord. Call the federal building. Ask to speak to Agent Sherman
I said to
Catlett.
stop wasting my time. Now, what the hell were you doing at the militia headquarters?
I didn't get a good look at anybody, but they ID'd themselves as federal agents.
You sure?
I've got ears, don't I? No, I really hope that you're the smart one here.
You're definitely not one of the brave ones, running out on your own people.
Militia officers are under orders never to be taken alive, particularly by the armed tools of the occupying military. Now, why don't you tell me something? Why aren't you out there putting the squeeze on the criminal element that is turning this country into a crap house?
Well, according to your rap sheet, you definitely qualify as one of them, Mr. Foster.
That's Colonel Foster. And I am no criminal, gentlemen. I am a patriot.
Well, Colonel Foster, where's the neutron bomb?
Now, what bomb would that be?
We are not messing around with you. Get him out of here.
Come on, move it.
He's lying. I don't believe it was feds.
Oh, no, they'd never screw up like that.
Damn right.
ATF, FBI, federal marshals always know what the other's doing, right?
All right, not all the time.
Question is, why are they still holding her? First thing she'd do is ID herself as a cop.
Safe house was full of gas, right? Maybe she's in custody somewhere, sleeping it off.
Oh, and that'd be all right with you, huh?
What a messed up world, huh? I mean, the feds do a bust and the only one they catch is one of ours?
Catlett doesn't seem to think it's a problem. Why don't you do a little dig and see if you can find her?
All right.
Let's go over this again, McCord. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not McCord. I am Cameron Westlake, and I'm a detective with Metropole.
Not according to my information. We ran your prints. Your name is Jane McCord. You're a systems analyst for the CIA.
This is part of my false identification. It's still in the mainframe.
You're a traitor. You sold out your country for $250,000.
It's my cover.
Your cover?
That's right. I was sent in with a false trigger designed to disarm the bomb. Come on, you're with the NSA. It's not brain surgery. Just call.
Look, we're running out of time here.
You recovered the bomb, didn't you?
You know, I can almost respect a traitor with conviction. It's the ones who do it for money that make my skin crawl. Now, one more time.
Well, I've called everyone I know. I got zip.
Yeah, same here. Nobody admits to having Westlake in custody.
Frankie's hit the same wall. Maybe they weren't feds.
Well, who then?
I don't know. Another agency looking for the bomb. You know, CIA, Black Ops, military intelligence.
Well, like you said, it wouldn't be the first time different agencies have accidentally crossed paths.
But Westlake would have ID'd herself. Then he would have had to let her go, unless something really went south.
Well, I don't know where to start then.
Well, I'm gonna go check out militia headquarters.
Forensics has been all over that place.
Maybe they missed something. I don't know.
All right, I just downloaded it. It'll be up any second.
Warehouse security was real cooperative in getting us this tape.
I just hope we can get something worthwhile off of it. See what I mean?
It's pretty blurry.
It's one of those time-lapse security deals.
Can't make out any of their faces.
That's the best shot of the plate I can get.
Can you make anything of it?
Not yet. Let's try a little digital enhancement, okay? All right, now don't expect any miracles. It's only a partial anyway. Look at this. I can't see a damn thing. Half of it's in the shadow. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got something. Looks like an LT designation.
Which means it's a federal plate. LT 37.
Let me out! Let me out of here! Come on, I know my rights.
Well, I checked her out. She's exactly who she says she is.
Cameron Westlake, Metro Special Projects. Well, it was a good thing we were patient, or we really would have been in trouble. Now what?
Let her stew for a while. Then I go to phase 2. Reminds me of that first interrogation we did here.
The defector in '89.
We had that poor bastard so convinced of his guilt, he was ready to confess to anything. That's when I first knew I was in love with you.
Oh. This is a different situation.
Nursing counselor to staff room 109. Nursing counselor to staff room 109.
What are you talking about?
That time was for patriotism. This is for money. It's sad.
Well, we've made good use of this space. Once we get what we want from Westlake, we can leave all this behind us. For good.
What, and go home?
Home? To Moscow? I'd rather die here than live among those ghosts.
All right, Cole, check this out. U.S. government car, license plate LT 3765 was stolen from the federal building garage about 6 months ago. Now, they never recovered the car, but they nailed the thief, a guy by the name of Jerry Podwell.
They still got him at county?
Yeah, look at this. Podwell claims it was a federal agent working undercover who paid him to steal the car. That's crazy.
It's no crazier than the feds holding Westlake for over 12 hours now.
Let me tell you a secret. The rules have changed. We have to look out for ourselves.
If our superiors back home heard you say that, they'd have you shot.
We have no superiors. It's just you and me now.
How patriotic.
Tell me, what's wrong with making a little money?
Spoken like a true capitalist.
Someone once said that patriotism is the last refuge of a scoundrel.
Someone also once said, he who serves his country violates no law.
It used to be about serving our country. Now it's about serving ourselves. We both agreed that the best way to pay for our retirement was to sell that bomb in the black market. All we have to do is convince Westlake to bring us the working trigger, and the deal's done. And you, my dear, might even learn to enjoy the benefits of being a capitalist.
Okay, Jerry. One more time for the gold.
Like I said, I'm getting along, doing the occasional carjacking, unarmed, you understand? When a Fed nails me at this joint I hang out at, she tells me I'm going down for the count unless I boost a car out of the garage downstairs.
I think we heard that one already.
Well, what do I have to do to convince you guys?
All right, let's say you're being honest with us. Do you have a name, a description of the supposed Fed who paid you to steal this car?
Paid me. That's a laugh. When she came up with the cash, turned out to be bad paper.
She paid you in counterfeit money?
Yeah, you got that right. Well, to tell you the truth, it's that funny money that got me popped.
How about a description?
Good looking, high class. A little bit on the chilly side, though, if you catch my drift.
So, you made up your mind? Brazil, West Africa, New Zealand?
I won't miss America.
Neither will I. You know how much it's cost us to keep up this place?
Is that all you ever think about? Money?
Not all.
What is she up to?
I don't know.
She must have blocked the surveillance camera.
Sergey? Going somewhere? That was stupid. I expected more from you.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint.
Try something like that again.
Oh, and what? You're gonna shoot me?
Try it and find out.
Major Tynan, please call extension 48. Major Tynan, please call extension 48.
Right, sir.
God, I hate putting in a good word for a snake like Podwill.
He did cooperate.
Yeah, right. He isn't yanking our chain. I mean, come on. Why would a federal agent hire a two-bit hood to steal a car for him and then pay him with counterfeit money? He's got to be lying.
Maybe he was lied to. Enemy agents pass themselves off as our people all the time.
Let me see if I'm following you here. Foreign agents pretend to be feds, kidnap Westlake from the midst of the militia under the guise of arresting her?
It's a theory. But why?
I don't know. I've passed everything we have on Podwell on to Washington. If there's anyone who remotely fits that profile, they'll find him.
Detective Westlake, we owe you an apology.
And who are you?
My name is Michael Farrelly, NSA Special Division. And there's been a terrible mistake.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to tell Agent Panchin that.
Please, Detective, we don't have a lot of time. We now know that your agency and ours were tracking the bomb and the militia at the same time, with the same plan. But we got there first. By the time you arrived, our man had been and gone, done exactly what you thought you were doing. When you plugged in your false trigger, it reversed what we'd already done.
No, I never plugged in the trigger. You guys busted in before I had a chance.
Well, somebody did.
So, wait a minute, you're telling me that the fake trigger that I had to disarm the bomb accidentally armed it?
And we've been out there for 2 straight days trying to catch those nuts and take the bomb away from them. You've been out for 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. It's all that gas you inhaled. So you can see why maybe Agent Panchin's been a little on edge.
I hope Agent Farrelly has told you how sorry we are. Sorry. We had no choice.
Oh, well, you got the bomb, right?
Yes, but as I said, after 2 days of grueling field work.
So it's over.
I wish. We got the bomb. But we need the real trigger. The bomb's been activated with no way to turn it off without it. Wednesday the 5th.
So you're drafted, Westlake. You have to work with us to finish the mission we both started and both screwed up.
We need you to get us the original trigger from the security vault at the Metro Federal building so we can turn this thing off.
So what do you need me for? Call Agent Catlett and get it yourselves.
I wish it were that simple. We need to work on a need-to-know basis. After we finally confirmed your ID with the NCIC, we ran a check on Catlett. Would you trust him with this kind of information?
Picture the panic that could result if this thing got out. So we can't just take this over to the federal building.
So what do you suggest?
Call someone you trust at Special Projects. Have them use their security access to get the trigger and bring it to us. It's our only chance.
All right. What day is it?
The 6th. Why?
I just need to know who's on duty.
Yeah, Catlett.
I've got a call for Detective Joey Brock. Is he in there with you?
No one here named Joey Brock. Must have the wrong extension.
Yeah, this is Joey Brock.
Hold, please. Go ahead.
My name is Farrelly, Detective Brock, NSA.
Are you alone?
No.
It's imperative you clear out your office so we can speak privately.
This is a matter of national security.
All right, hang on.
I need to take this alone.
Joey Brock?
Out. All right, I'm alone.
Joey.
It's Cameron. Listen, I'm here with Agent Farrelly and Agent Alice Panshin.
Yeah, we've been a little concerned.
What's going on?
Well, we've crossed paths with
Black Ops also working the militia, and we really screwed up.
This is a seven-city job.
What do you mean? Detective, I'm telling you this in the utmost confidence.
We're talking about national security, in which the lives of the people of the city are at stake.
Do I have your word that this will stay between us?
Of course.
They were one step ahead of us. They had actually defused the bomb when our trigger accidentally started it.
Really?
Yes, and it's armed and ready to go off in a matter of
Hours.
The only way to stop it is for you to bring us the original trigger so we can reverse the pulse timer.
And we talked about bringing it there, but they're afraid of causing panic.
So they've suggested that you bring the trigger here to us.
Where are you?
Bring the trigger to 1274 Delano Drive. Bring it as soon as you can. This is Records.
And this is Special Agent Sherman Catlett.
Agent Catlett, how can I help you?
I need access to secured vault 38965.
First thing in the morning, sir.
No. Now. Not later. Not tomorrow. Now.
Once again, it's imperative that this remain between us.
This is a matter of national security.
And do not, I repeat, do not give access to Agent Cole or tell him about my order.
Understood,
Right.
sir. Thank you.
Thanks.
And please, come alone.
No, I understand. I'm on my way.
See? Went just fine. Trust me, we're almost done here. Partner brings us a trigger, we kill them both, then we hit the road.
Assuming he fell for it.
He fell for it. You heard him, he's worried about his partner. He couldn't wait to be of service.
Dr. Weidlitz to obstetrics. Dr. Weidlitz to obstetrics.
Well, the minute I heard someone asking for Joey Brock, I knew Westlake was trying to get me a message. Anything on this Farrelly? Well, he's for real, all right. And right now he's in a neither will confirm or deny category with the NSA. So he's telling the truth?
Sure looks good on paper.
But who the hell can tell with these Black Op guys? What about the woman who paid Podwell to steal the car? I'm still working on that. I'll let you know.
When am I going to get out of this room?
As soon as your partner gets here. We've been double-crossed before. It's just a matter of security. And again, I just I want to tell you how sorry I am for everything, Detective.
Yeah, well, you were just doing your job.
My job. Can I ask you something, Detective? Do you love your country?
That is a trick question. Of course I do.
Do you have a man in your life?
Not at the moment.
Well, if you did, then which would come first? Romantic love or your love for your country?
I don't know. I guess I'm grateful to have never had to make the choice.
Would you consider yourself a patriot?
Yes.
So would I. I've always believed that duty comes before all else.
Is this going anywhere?
No. It isn't.
Captain DeLine to loud floor.
Everything okay in there?
Fine.
That was nice.
I can't do this your way.
What?
I was never in it for the money.
So, now you do what?
Once her partner gets her with the trigger, I take the bomb downtown and detonate it to do the maximum lethal damage.
What does that accomplish?
It's a war fairly. I'm doing my duty.
The war is over. We lost.
No, you lose.
You're insane.
Most true patriots are.
FBI agent saves city from neutron disaster. Film at 11.
Dr. Christopher to radiation therapy. Dr. Christopher to radiation therapy, please.
What's going on?
Bomb was never armed. Clock was fake. But once your partner gets her with the trigger, it will be.
And what about Farrelly?
Farrelly and I had a falling out, and I won.
What are you talking about?
He wanted money. I wanted to do my duty.
You all right, Westlake?
Hanson took off. Just got bombed.
Yeah, go, I'm here.
Frankie, I got her.
She okay?
I am now.
I need you to put an APB out on that stolen government car.
It's driven by Alice Panshin. Now approach with caution. She's armed and dangerous.
All right, what about the bomb?
She's got it.
Ooh, that's not good.
FBI agent Sherman Kaake saves city from neutron disaster. Film at 11. Now, Special Agent Sherman Kaake saves city.
Lady, I'm Special Agent Sherman Catlett, FBI. You know, you could be charged with obstruction of justice.
Alice Panshin, NSA.
Oh my God, Alice! Thank God we ran into each other. I've got your trigger right here.
Thank you, Agent.
Catlett. When you make out your report, that's Catlett with 2 T's.
Any closer. Bomb goes off. Die now, die later. What's the difference?
At last, we have something in common. You know, I love the irony. Your partner doesn't bring me the trigger, but this idiot does.
Works out great for me, don't you think?
You know, I have to hand it to you. That fake hospital room had me convinced.
We used it to break a dozen agents.
Yours and ours. It was Michael's pride and joy.
Oh, it's too bad you had to kill him before.
This country corrupted him. How'd you catch on to us?
You try so hard to convince me I've been out for 2 days. I see the nurse's watch. It says Tuesday, the 4th.
Not bad. Then again, Sergei was never all that bright. But all that's irrelevant now because you're not gonna live to see the 5th. The bomb's been triggered.
When it detonates, it'll take out half the metro. And this time,
there's no way to turn it off.
Static pulse would fry the bomb.
I didn't.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh. Yes, sir. I am happy to report that the operation is officially complete.
Good job. You all right?
Well, yeah, that's right, sir. I have had quite a day. Busted up a militia, brought in a KGB agent, saved the city from a neutron bomb.
You have the trigger.
Yes, sir. It's I got it right here next to me.
Excellent work. How's your nose?
Well, it's broken, sir.
Glad you're okay.
Wow, it's all in the line of duty.
All right, Catlett.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Save the city, huh?
Well, you guys are supposed to be top secret, right? Okay, so we've got a prisoner to interrogate, so why don't you go ahead and debrief me?
Catlett, I could debrief you with 2 words.
Oh, hey, come on, guys. We got work to do. Hey, I'm buying dinner. Not for the whole building.